Have you wondered what it's like to be trapped in a burning pot with no escape in sight? The situation regarding California's wildfires has become worse over the past 2 months, since these wildfires are continuing to grow at an alarming rate. Due to the weather shift, California's climate has changed with the increase in drought seasons and wind patterns that unintentionally fuels the flames. You'll be learning about the many causes to these wildfires and the effects they leave behind. What I'll be addressing today is how humans contribute to these wildfires, what caused the weather to change in California, and the effects it has on the environment and local population. With large wildfires continuing to burn across the state, people are wondering if it's another bad fire season. However, that's far from the case. Humans are also to blame for their lack of carelessness when putting out fires. According to Andrew Moore of College of Natural Resources News said, research estimates that about 85% of wildfires in the U.S. result from human cause, including arson, unattended campfires, debris fires, and discarded cigarettes. Even with fire ban laws and multiple warnings to stay out of these areas, people just won't listen. Events with fire-related cases keep rising by the year, and if people don't take responsibility now, more fire cases will occur in the future. California unfortunately has another month of unending heat and extreme wildfire. The fires that burned California forests have started to increase, and the winter season is becoming shorter. The issue that contributed to these wildfires over the past decade is caused by the state's weather changing over the years. Over the past decade, temperatures in the state have started to increase, to which can cause vegetation to dry up at a faster rate, especially during seasons of fall, which can deposit large amount of leaves in preparation for the winter. Unfortunately, our climate is drastically changing all around us, and if we don't prepare for the next fire season, we would be at a disadvantage and face further catastrophes. Wildfires are unpredictable and not only endanger the wildlife surrounding the area, but the communities living there too. Wildfires originally helped the cycle of life in the woods to grow and replenish for future trees to grow in their soils. However, if too many wildfires occur in the same exact area, it would damage the soil and prevent more vegetation from growing there. According to California's Department of Fish and Wildlife, atypically large patches of high severity fire can hinder the ability of an ecosystem to recover, potentially undermining conservation of the native biodiversity by long-term or permanent loss of native vegetation. Not only can this destroy wildlife in the surrounding area, but it can affect agriculture and businesses. Fires can be considered destructive and can damage crops, soil, harming livestock and the workers working there. Businesses can potentially lose everything they have, including their customers, which can put them at a financial disadvantage, even with COVID. Fires can not only impact the ecosystem, but the livelihoods of people as well. Today, we discuss the cause and effects of how wildfires were created and the devastation it could leave behind for parts of California. The sudden change in weather patterns, not including the man-made disasters, caused a drastic change of the environment and affected the local population surrounding it. Since California is still engulfed in flames by this very moment, we still have to prevent further disasters from happening by becoming more stricter with fire ban laws and create new strategies in order to prevent future fires from happening earlier on. We are on a strict time limit, and if the droughts keep growing longer and wildfires becoming more and more ferocious, will we be prepared for the next disaster?